Alright. Welcome to another one of BumpmyStump's Xbox 360 videos. This time we're not in World of Tanks, we're in Farming Simulator 2015. And we are just doing a video on a mod setup that I have. And some other people have some different mods here. And this is one that I found online that you can download. And it makes... the reason I use it isn't to make money. Anyone that knows the game, your object is to build a farm, make money. You can cut wood, you can all kinds of stuff. But there's certain mod maps that you download that people put trees everywhere and they are in your way constantly. So you have to have tools to remove them. And this one is a mod Lamborghini, 35 horsepower. It's $128,000. It's the R6 125. I have a front loader unit on it that I do not actually need to do this, but I had a front load unit on it, so I showed that. The tipper trailer, which is your trailer that holds whatever, I use this mod trailer, which is a Fleagle. It's $31,000. It holds $31,000. It holds 62,000 units, and it does hold wood chips. And this is the big one right here, the Bruks chipper. It's $50,000 to buy, and this thing makes chipping. They have other chippers in the game, like stock chippers that you have to put the wood into, and they're a pain in the ass. This thing right here pretty much does it all for you. I have a couple problems with it, but nothing that is, gonna drive me crazy to not buy it. And like I said, I don't use this to make money in the game. I don't use this to be like, yeah, I'm going to become a millionaire making chips. I mean, you can make good money chipping trees, but that isn't what I buy it for. I buy it for the occasional tree that is right in the way that you can't get around. Like when you have your harvesters harvesting, they come up and hit a tree and they get stuck. Because you can put your harvesters on automatic where you hire a worker to do it for you, but they won't go around trees and whatnot. So if there's a tree in the way and you have to harvest a field, it's a pain in the ass. So what I use this mod for is simple. You take a tree like this, and you can make money too if you want, but it's a little unfair because it does it so quick. You actually don't even need to cut the tree up like this, but this would be the proper way to do it, but you really don't need to. You can just chip the whole tree. And I have no problems with that either, except for the chipper works so quick. The creator of the mod, I wish he would take the mod and make it so it took a minute to chip something up or something. It took a minute or two. No, you couldn't just bloop bloop. You'll see when I start chipping how quick it goes. And it's a little, it's way unrealistic when it comes to the speed it does it. But if they would take it and slow it down, so it took 15-20 seconds per piece or something, or ground away for a second, then it got rid of it, I would have no problems. If they took this tree and you cut this tree down, and if you had to cut it up like this, like I said, you don't have to. You can actually pull the tractor around, chip the whole tree, boop, gone, and make money. So it gets rid of the tree, gets it out of the way, and you can make money on the wood chips. But again, I don't do this to make money. It's just some mod maps. I don't find it too much on the two standard maps, but I like trying out mod maps, and some of them just have trees. Like people put them there on purpose. They put them there so you can't hire workers to clear your field because they want you to have to do it yourself, which gets monotonous after a while. So you'll see right here, I'm chopping the tree up. I got my my monster John Thread chainsaw. John Thread. You can get a John Thread, you can get a McClellan, and you can get a Steel, I think is the other one. So they give you an option of chainsaws. Watch out for that tree. It'll roll it on top of me. Not that it'll hurt me, but it'll roll on top of me. I'm going to do some more cutting here. Get this tree trimmed down a little bit into little pieces. Also, another thing that would be great with the mod is which it should be able to do, if you could take this chipper, and they have an actual in-game, comes with the game. You have a unit that goes onto your tractor that is a stump grinder. So when you have a stump left over, you come over, put it on it, grind it off, and and then you completely get rid of the stump, so it's never in the way again. Because sometimes if you do it like this, if you leave the stump, your tractor will still run into the stump and still get stuck. So, especially harvesters. You get a 40-foot wide harvester, and they run into these trees constantly. So, again, this is just, it's a mod I like. I have a video channel I watch. I can't think of the guy's channel at the moment. He does World of Tanks videos too. That's how I even found this game at all. Arthur Chapman, I believe. Something to do with that fact. And he has some videos online for Farming Simulator. And that's what actually got me into the game, and that's what I've been taking a break from World of Tanks, Xbox. And I've been playing this quite a bit. It's kind of addicting. Also, I needed a break from World of Tanks. It was getting on my nerves, so now you'll see a little bit, people will see what I've been doing, I haven't just been hiding out. I've been cutting away and plugging away and trying to... I think the biggest part about this game is the different mod tractors and equipment you can get, and I like testing it out and trying it out and see how it works and all that kind of stuff, so... it's one of those things that it's kind of cool. So we're going to jump in the tractor here. We're going to turn the chipper on. And we're going to pull up. I'm going to hide all my stuff here so you can see the whole thing. And we're going to pull up right here and start chipping. And I hope my video is going to work out okay because it just started skipping. And I hope that has nothing to do with the video, hopefully. We'll find out at the end, right? I mean, I'm watching the video on another screen, and it's skipping slowly, but it's still working. In my record screen, my narration screen, it's not even moving at all, so hopefully it's still moving. We'll find out in a couple minutes. You watch it probably locked up. But anyways, right now we're chipping away. It just eats the trees right up. Clunk, 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 they go. And they load automatically right into that trailer. You can see the pipe throws it right into the back of the trailer, right behind you. And it fills your trailer up with wood chips, and then you can sell the wood chips. And this trailer right here holds like 62,000, 64,000, or 63,000 something. So it's usually about $60,000 to $64,000 per load on normal setting. So, that it makes it kind of cool, You can make a little bit of money if you have to. Or, like I said, my personal reason for doing it is the fact that some trees annoy me. They're just in the way, and you gotta get rid of them, and it's a pain in the ass when you cut a tree down like that, and you have to drag it off or load it into a trailer and bring it to the wood factory. Picking up all them little tiny pieces is just nuts. It's just insane. So, we try to avoid that if we can. Because it takes a while. And that's just... that sucks, trust me. So anyway, this is the mod, and it's a Lamborghini tractor. You don't have to buy a Lamborghini. You can get a cheaper one. You can get... this setup right here for about $150,000. I think you can have it all set up and ready to go. And, if you get $150,000, you get it all set up and ready to go. That's pretty cheap. You start off in the game with only X amount of dollars. But usually you can take out a loan. And, you don't necessarily need this right off the bat. Like I said, it's not to make money. It's too OP to make money. Because you could just sit there and cut a tree, chip it, cut a tree. You could do it all day long and just make tons of money. So, it's really not, if you want to be somewhat realistic, it's not the way to go. However, you can use it to get rid of trees that are in your way, or if you need a little bit extra money towards the beginning, pick up the cheap tractor and a cheap small trailer, and then, of course, the head unit's $50,000. So, you could still do it for $130,000, give or take. And you recoup that money back in your first or second trailer full. You know what I mean? So, hope you enjoyed the video. Comment, rate, subscribe. I know some of you might not like Farming Simulator, but there'll be a few up here or there, so I hope it doesn't scare too many of you off.